Hi, I'm Matt Keogh, Minister for Veterans Affairs and Defence Personnel. Through this budget, the Australian Government is committed to investing in a better future for veterans and families, and we will implement a package of practical support measures to improve the well-being of those in our veteran community. Addressing the recommendations from the Royal Commission into Defence and Veteran Suicides interim report is one of our key priorities. We have seen the number of claims submitted to the Department of Veterans Affairs grow significantly in recent years, which is why we are investing $233.9 million for 500 new frontline staff to ensure veterans' compensation claims can be processed more efficiently and deliver faster outcomes. While we look to address issues of the past, we also need to anticipate the needs of the future. We are aware that the demand for veteran services has risen dramatically and the impact this is having on the veteran community, which is why we have committed $11.1 million to establish modelling capabilities to forecast future demand for services and an additional $13.2 million to bolster DVA's capabilities for critical functions. The government will also invest $87 million to modernise DVA's IT systems to make submitting those claims faster and easier for veterans and families. As part of the government's response to the Royal Commission's interim report, the government is investing $9.5 million to develop a pathway for legislation to be improved and simplify the complexities in the veteran support system. To continue to support the important work that has already been achieved, $15.5 million has been budgeted in 23-24 to engage in the Royal Commission as it continues its inquiries through to June 2024. This is an important opportunity to strengthen our approach to supporting the mental health and wellbeing of ADF personnel, veterans and families. $46.7 million is being invested in 10 new veterans and families hubs across the country, more than doubling the size of the existing network, providing critical services to veterans and families in areas with significant defence and veterans communities. $24 million has also been allocated to deliver the Veteran Employment Program, which will not only support veterans as they transition to civilian life, but also champion veteran employment by raising awareness of the skills and experience veterans have to offer the civilian workforce. We are also providing a $1,000 increase to the TPI payment to help alleviate cost of living pressures for our veterans, with funding also being provided to ex-service organisations to continue to support our veterans at the community level. This includes a $3.1 million grant to the Council of Australian Veterans to establish an accommodation facility in Darwin. $1.5 million is also being invested for ongoing grants to mark the graves of previously unmarked First World War veterans. $2.3 million in funding for a new legacy Brisbane headquarters at the historic Red Cross Greenslope site. Additional funding to ensure safe operation and ongoing maintenance of the Kokoda Track Memorial Walkway in Sydney. We are also providing $95,000 to fund research into the soccer ashes lost since 1954, a unique part of our nation's military and sporting history. $4.7 million for the development of the Op Navigator app to better support ADF personnel as they transition to civilian life. This package is designed to address important areas of need with a strong focus on implementing the recommendations from the Royal Commission's interim report and investment in the well-being and long-term support for veterans, families and the broader veteran community. The government is committed to providing practical services and supports to defence personnel, veterans and families to ensure a better future for the veteran community. For any veterans and families that need some support, please reach out to Open Arms Veterans and Family Counselling on 1800 011 046. Finally, I thank all those who have served in the defence of our nation and the families that support them. Australia owes you a debt of gratitude.